Howdy, everybody. Larry Bailey, Awesome Technologies, Inc. See if I was going to slip on mortgage. I'm still Mortgage Workflow Partners. I mean, Mortgage Workflow Partners is an ongoing enterprise. It didn't disappear. It actually is focused in on really on training ATI in the house. Yeah, so it was a really wild story. If you're interested, I'll be glad to share it with you personally. But Awesome Technologies and I, Noor Panjwani, who is the major shareholder of ATI, he and I have been around each other for a long, long time. As a matter of fact, when I joined Kenzie May back in 2017, he called me. He's like, "Why did you join Kenzie May? Why didn't you join ATI?" And I'm like, "I don't know, because we didn't talk." And so we've talked ever since. And it's really a cool thing. So thank you very much for saying that, Chris. I appreciate it. So listen, today's 4:00 on the 12th, which is Tuesday in December, and that means we're meeting as a community. So thanks everybody for showing up. I still have my decorations. I still have to put the Star Trek ornaments up there. I promise it's worth the wait. Today's conversation is all about best practices of condition management settings in English. I don't know why I said it like that, but basically managing your conditions in Encompass and what that looks like. I know, Katie, I suck for not putting those decorations up sooner. I don't know how your December's been going. My December's been kind of weird and wild. A lot of crazy stuff happening. And I know a lot of friends who are going through a lot of stuff out there right now. Just professionally speaking, I know a bunch of folks got laid off earlier this month. There's been a lot of mergers happening. Katie's like, "Yeah, I have no idea." I'm telling you, it's like the universe is like saying, "Okay, people, human beings, like, here it comes, get ready." So what are we going to do about it? We're going to talk about conditions. Isn't that constructive? But I do want to talk about conditions today. And so the topic, if anybody wants to come up on stage, feel free, raise your hand, put it in chat. If you have any questions for yourself, I am going to share a story with you that is going to be very, very hard to believe, but it's an honest to God true story, and it's about managing conditions and not managing conditions. And so I'm going to start the conversation off like this. When it comes to Encompass, it's just a piece of software, right? It's how are you using the software to run your business, and how are you making sure that the quality of your loan files are exactly where it needs to be, and then taking that concept of quality and putting that into different parts of your organization can be interpreted by like a task list. We use a ton of business rules in Encompass, making sure that things happen the way they're supposed to be. And then also, of course, we deal with these idea of conditions. Now, for 20 years, we've had three main kinds of conditions, right? We've had preliminary conditions, which is pre-underwriting. We've had underwriting conditions, which can be prior to approval, prior to docs, prior to funding, prior to purchase, prior to closing, if you use prior to closing instead of prior to docs. And then we have post-closing. And one of the things that I've been teaching strongly about all year is enhanced conditions, because you can now build limitless kinds of condition types. And so having all of these tools at your fingertips as administrators can be really tempting to like, "Oh, I want to do all this stuff." But the reality is you have to get your business to you have to play inception, right? You have to show them what's possible, knowing what you want them to do, but you have to make it so that it's operations idea, right? And if anybody's an underwriter on here, tell me I'm wrong. Or if anybody's a manager, tell me I'm wrong. I'll be glad to debate it with you, because when I go through workflow reviews, and we're going to be doing a ton more workflow reviews in 2024, because we've got a lot more access to folks, and you're going to want to know what your workflow is as you migrate to the web. It's a whole part of our journey to the web. So a couple of things here. First of all, if you're not joined in the journey to the web space inside mortgage.community, join. If you're listening to this on podcast or on replay, you're going to get cut off here in a second. Make sure you get over to mortgage.community to see the whole thing, because you're going to want to know all the stuff we're going to talk about with condition management settings and concepts and ideas and things that I see companies missing opportunities on. And so we're going to talk about that as well.